Let's talk about that gnawing anxiety you feel, that constant worry, that jittery feeling that something's wrong or about to go wrong. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? Here's a question that might sound ridiculous at first. If you can literally do anything, why the hell are you anxious? Seriously, think about it. If you truly believed you could handle whatever life throws at you, would you still be worrying? Of course not. So what's actually happening here? The truth is, your anxiety isn't coming from external circumstances. It's coming from 3 specific lies you've been telling yourself for so long that you've forgotten they're lies. The first lie, I can't do it by myself. Every time you feel that pit in your stomach, pay attention to what's happening in your mind. You're imagining a scenario where you need someone else to save you, help you, or validate you. You're thinking, I need my boss's approval. I need my partner to understand. I need an expert to tell me what to do. But here's the uncomfortable truth. The moment you believe you need someone else to be okay, you've surrendered your power. And when you surrender your power, guess what shows up? Anxiety, every single time. Ask yourself, when was the last time you felt anxious while believing you were fully capable of handling the situation? I'll wait. That's right. It doesn't happen. The second lie, the world has shown me my limitations. As you've gotten older, you've collected evidence of what you can and can't do. That time you failed the test, the relationship that didn't work out, the job you didn't get, the diet you couldn't stick to. And with each experience, you've built a prison of beliefs. I'm not good at math. I'm unlucky in love. I don't have what it takes to succeed. I have no willpower. Society loves these beliefs. Your friends and family probably reinforce them. That's just how you are, they say. Know your limits, they warn. But these aren't truths. They're just thoughts you've practiced so often that they feel like truth. And every time you bump up against one of these imaginary walls, anxiety spikes because deep down, your soul knows these limitations are self-imposed. The third lie, the world is fixed and I can't control it. Most people walk around thinking the world is this solid, unchangeable thing that happens to them. They see life as a series of events they have to react to rather than a reflection of their own consciousness. This is the biggest anxiety generator of all. If you believe the world is happening to you rather than from you, of course you'll feel anxious. You're living in a reality where you have no real agency. But what if the world isn't fixed? What if it's more like a field of energy that responds to your dominant thoughts and beliefs? What if that solid reality you're so worried about is actually as malleable as your thoughts about it? Sounds crazy, right? But even quantum physics is showing us that the observer affects the observed. The world isn't as solid as it appears. Here's a simple test. Think about something you're anxious about right now. Now ask yourself, am I viewing this situation as fixed and happening to me? Or am I recognizing my role in creating it and my power to change it? The answer to that question reveals everything about why you're feeling anxious. So let me challenge you. What if anxiety is just the feeling you get when you forget who you really are? What if it's simply the emotional feedback letting you know you're believing a lie about your own power? Because the truth is, you are capable. Those limitations are self-imposed, and the world is responding to you rather than controlling you. You're not anxious because life is scary. You're anxious because you've forgotten that you're the author of your life, not just a character in it. And the beautiful thing? The moment you remember this truth, anxiety begins to dissolve. Not because your circumstances magically change, but because you recognize your power to change them, or to simply experience them differently. So the next time anxiety creeps in, don't ask, what am I afraid of? Instead, ask, what lie am I believing about myself right now? Because that's where your freedom lies. You are the subject of your life, not the object. And you can change your thoughts, your perspective, and ultimately your reality anytime you choose. Isn't it time you chose differently?